together again for the head Department of Linguistics and Language Arts. While we're still awaiting the representative of the Dean, I'm going to call on the co-founder and director of African Languages Conference. She's going to give us an address, and her name is Adi Namara Kulibali. You are welcome. Put your hands together, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Amy, and greetings everyone. I'm really happy to be here. I came all the way from the Gold Coast, also known as the Gateway to Africa, Ghana. And very happy to be here with our neighbors, Nigeria. Thank you so much for the welcome. Dear Professor Owonari Jodwo, Vice Chancellor of the University of Harcourt, Professor Roslyn Aderechi, Head, Department of Linguistics and Language Arts, University of Harcourt, the Dean, all protocols observed. My name is Adina Maran Kulibali, Director of the African Languages Conference. I'm happy to make this speech on behalf of AFLC and two of our directors who have joined us online. They are Avishta Sires and Emmanuel Clifford Jetula. We would like to express our sincerest gratitude to the authorities of the University of Harcourt for accepting to host this amazing event with us, especially to the Vice Chancellor of the University and the Head of the Department of Linguistics, Language Arts. We are also very much indebted to Dr. Ebitari, Chairperson of the Local Organizing Committee of the on-site edition of the conference, as she was our initial point of contact and her enthusiasm for African languages has culminated into this beautiful collaboration that we are seeing today and for which we are gathered here today. The members of the African Languages Conference Local Organizing Committee for this year, we truly appreciate your support and dedication in making this event a reality. We say thank you very much. The theme for the African Languages Conference 2025, which is Harnessing African Languages for Digital Transformation and Social Justice, is timely, as we are witnessing the growing influence of artificial intelligence in the world, including at home, here in Africa. Unfortunately, most African languages are still described as low-resource or under-resourced languages, which simply means that these languages do not have enough data in the form of information, content, audio, and so on and so forth. There is a research that is titled AI in Africa, the state and needs of the ecosystem, which was published in March last year. And according to this research, one of the largest gaps in AI for Africa is the availability of language data, with African languages representing a mere 0.1% of internet content. So you can imagine, most of our content online is in English. Most websites are in English. And so Africa seems to be missing out when it comes to the digital age and having African languages online. And that's why the theme of this year's conference is very relevant. The African Languages Conference was born out of the desire to see African languages thrive and also to bridge this gap, which I spoke about previously. By creating a platform for conversations on the growth of African languages. The conference is held annually during the African Languages Week, which was instituted by the African Academy of Languages. And we are going to have a speech by the Executive Secretary of ACALAN, Dr. Lam. And he will tell us more about how the African Languages Week came about. Currently, we are celebrating the 4th edition of the African Languages Conference, and as Dr. Amy mentioned, we started in 2022, and it's been a beautiful journey so far. This particular edition of the conference is very significant because this is the first time ever that we are organizing the event on site. Previously, it's been online, and we've had a lot of audiences, but we felt like we need to bring people together because It's true that COVID-19 made us very used to having meetings online, but there is always that human factor, that human touch that we get when we are meeting face to face. It's beautiful, and we are really happy to be able to make it happen during this conference. So far, if we combine the previous conferences and these conferences, we've had over 1,500 conference attendees. We've had more than 50 speakers. We've had several sessions in many African languages, and we've created a global community of thousands. The African Languages Conference has become a leading platform for spotlighting African languages and shaping the future of the digital age. It is also worth noting that the African Languages Conference was officially registered as a non-profit organization last year, just 2 years after we launched. This was due to our firm conviction of the immeasurable impact of the conference, which will continue to be felt, and our impact in promoting African languages and advancing language and digital rights in Africa. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Midasi, Akwena Wo, Asante Sana.